Once upon a time, in ancient times, there was a king who had a beautiful garden in his palace. The garden was filled with various kinds of flowering plants and sweet fruit trees. But the most astonishing of all was an apple tree that bore golden apples. The king had made special arrangements for the care of this tree. When the fruits ripened, guards watched over it day and night to prevent any theft. One day, the gardener counted the apples and found one missing. He immediately informed the king. The king came to the garden and was surprised that despite such strict security, a golden apple was stolen. He announced that whoever would find the thief would be rewarded. The king had 2 sons. The elder prince said, "I will keep watch at night and catch the thief." The king granted permission. The elder prince began his watch but fell asleep after 2 hours. In the morning, when the apples were counted again, another golden apple was missing. The king became worried. The next night, the younger prince took the responsibility of keeping watch. The king considered him foolish and was not fond of him. He scolded him, saying, "Your elder and wiser brother has failed. What do you think you can do?" But the younger prince insisted and asked for one chance. Finally, the king agreed. The younger prince started his night watch with determination not to fall asleep under any circumstances. At midnight, he saw a golden bird flying in and sitting on the apple tree. It took a golden apple in its beak. The prince immediately shot an arrow. It didn't hit the bird, but one of its golden feathers fell to the ground, and the bird flew away. In the morning, the prince told the king everything and showed him the golden feather. The king said, "If a single feather is so beautiful, imagine how magnificent the whole bird must be. I want someone to bring it to me." The elder prince set out on this task. While traveling, he reached a forest where a fox was resting under a tree. Seeing the prince, the fox said, "I know you are in search of the golden bird. I will help you. Go straight ahead, and by evening you'll find 2 inns in a village. One will be luxurious, and the other will be simple. Stay in the simple one. It will make your task easier." The prince laughed and shooed the fox away. That evening, he reached the village and chose to stay in the luxurious inn, where there was music and dancing. He forgot his mission and stayed there. When the elder prince didn't return, the younger prince set out in search of the golden bird. He met the same fox in the forest. He listened to the fox carefully and said, "All right, I will do exactly as you say." The fox was pleased and said, "You didn't mock me, so I will help you. Sit on my tail." The fox's tail grew long, and the prince sat on it. The fox flew him to the village through the air. The prince chose to stay in the simple inn. The next day, the fox appeared again and said, "Ahead there is a castle where the guards are asleep. Go in boldly. There, you will find the golden bird in a wooden cage. Take it with the wooden cage. There will also be a golden cage nearby, but do not touch it, or you'll regret it." The fox led him to the castle. The prince entered the castle and reached the room where the golden bird was in a wooden cage. Nearby, he saw 3 golden apples and a beautiful golden cage. Seeing the apples, he recognized them as the ones from his garden. The bird was so beautiful that he kept staring at it. Instead of taking the wooden cage, he tried to put the bird into the golden cage. The bird made a loud noise. The guards woke up, and the prince was caught. The guards took him to the king. The king said, "You tried to steal, and for that you will be hanged. But if you bring me the golden horse from another castle, I will forgive you and also give you the bird." The prince came out of the castle where the fox was waiting. He confessed his mistake. The fox scolded him, "You didn't listen to me, so you landed in trouble. Anyway, I will help you again. Sit on my tail." The fox flew him to the other castle and said, "In the royal stable, there will be a golden horse. Untie it. There will be 2 saddles nearby, one old and made of leather, and the other golden. Use the old one and take the horse. Do not touch the golden saddle." The prince entered the castle. In the stable, he found the golden horse, which was extremely beautiful. Nearby was a golden saddle encrusted with diamonds and pearls. The old leather saddle didn't appeal to him. He used the golden saddle. The horse neighed loudly, and the guards saw him. The prince was caught. The king said, "You tried to steal the horse. You will be hanged. But if you remove the mountain in front of me within 8 days, I will forgive you and give you the horse." The prince started digging the mountain. For 7 days he worked hard, but could only dig a little. Tired and disappointed, he sat down and called for the fox. Just then, the fox appeared and said, "I've been watching you for 7 days. Now go to sleep. I will remove the mountain." The prince fell asleep. When he woke up in the morning, the mountain had disappeared. He went to the king. The king was happy and married his daughter to the prince, and also gave him the golden horse. The prince started his journey with the princess and the horse. On the way, he met the fox again. The fox said, "Now go get the golden bird. Show the bird's king the golden horse. He will be pleased and give you the bird. The moment you get the bird in your hand, ride the horse and flee." The prince did exactly as he was told. The king of the bird was pleased upon seeing the horse and gave him the cage. As soon as the prince received the cage, he galloped away. On the way, the fox appeared again. The prince said, "You've helped me so much. What can I give you?" The fox said, "Shoot me with your arrow and kill me. I have been turned into a fox by magic. In reality, I am a prince of the land where your wife is the princess. She is my sister." The prince shot an arrow. The fox died, and out of it emerged a handsome prince. The two embraced and returned to the palace. The princess was overjoyed to see her brother. The prince told his father everything. He showed him the golden bird and the golden horse. The king was very pleased with his younger son, and banished the elder prince who had indulged in wrongdoing at the inn. The younger prince was made the king and lived happily with his princess.